Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning back into the Rad Movement on YouTube. It is I, Robbie Rapole, as always. And for those of you who aren't, what's the word I'm looking for? For those who don't know me, I am a tattoo artist. I am a human coach. I am a father. I am a lover. I am a lot of things. And so what I do here on this channel is I try to give people perspective on the things that I've gone through in life, from the perspective of somebody who's lived quite a bit of life. I've been on international television. I lost my right leg from the, below the knee. I've got two children, one who is turning 22, and one who is turning 7 months. I've been divorced twice. I've owned and operated a number of different businesses that have opened and closed. I own a business now that is open and thriving. My tattoo studio, Rad Ink in Florida. I am a human coach that will coach you on your life things in exchange for time and money. So I've been through a lot of things in my life. And this video is just talking about being human. I'm only fucking human. So are you. We're all only fucking human. And so a lot of the time in life, we have a hard time going through it. And I want to let you know you're not alone. You're absolutely not alone in going through life. We're all going through life. All of us at the same fucking time. And depending on how you view things, we can be in a simulation, or, the egg theory where we are all reincarnated versions of ourselves. There's so many different ways to look at life. But honestly, the main purpose of this video, excuse me, is to just talk about how I'm fucking human. I was just on my podcast that I do today on reinventingthetattoo.com called Let's Talk About Feelings. It's directed towards tattoo artists and tattoo enthusiasts. And if you'd like to check that out, go to reinventingthetattoo.com. It's all over there. And on that today, we were talking, and one of the people that came in to talk, she was saying how she doesn't expect me and people like me, meaning people she looks up to and admires. She said that I'm like, she said like I'm top tier, right? And I'm like, ugh. And she says she doesn't expect people like me that she considers top tier to have insecurities, to be unsure of myself, to not know who I am sometimes, to question my abilities. I'm yawning a lot today, to question, who I am. So it's really interesting to have people say things like that to me, because I am that guy that says, hey, I didn't expect you to have, problems and distress and, self-doubt. But here we are. All of us go through that. All of us go through it. And so that's like one of the things that's so important. I don't care how you view me. If you think I'm great, if you think I'm not, oh gosh, these yawns. If you think I'm great, if you think I'm not, that's fine. It's about you. I'm over here saying that I'm human and I make mistakes and I view myself as less than, more than I should. Hopefully to get you to figure out that you don't need to do these things. And if you do these things, that's fine. That's totally okay, because that's who we all are, right? We're all these people, and we're all trying to figure our things out, and we're trying to figure ourselves out, and we're trying to work through some shit. Most of us, all of us, really. And so that's always been one of the basis, one of the main foundations of the Rad movement. I'm not your guru. Chances are not even feeling like I'm that good most of the time. So the fact that I'm helping you figure some shit out, that's based on perspectives and experiences that I've come across. And, my perspectives on life are shit gets tough sometimes. And shit's pretty cool sometimes. You know, um, some days life is real easy, and then some days you're breaking your leg off. Some days life is great, and then some days you're getting a divorce. Some days life is amazing, and some days you're closing a business that you weren't ready to close yet, but didn't think you could continue to keep it open. So there's so much life that happens. And there's adversity, and there's difficulties, and there's high points, and there's low points. And lots of yawning today. I don't understand why I haven't been yawning like this at all today. Or maybe I have and I just haven't noticed, which is odd and interesting. But, we're only human. Sometimes when I do motivational videos, I yawn. Sometimes these motivational videos aren't really as much about motivating people as it is just letting you know that you're not alone. We're not alone. We're all in this together. So if you don't feel like you're good enough right now, that's cool. Don't worry. I go through that shit too. And if you think enough of me to be sitting here watching this video, take that. Take the fact that I don't feel good enough, but you're watching my video, so obviously I must be enough. And I've done some really great things in this life, and I've helped a lot of fucking people. I get messages all the time telling me how much I help people. So obviously I'm good enough. And if you're not getting messages saying that you help people, that doesn't mean you're not good enough. That's just a measuring stick for me. That's something that I can use to say, hey, I don't really feel like I'm doing the things that I'm trying to be doing, that I'm working on doing. I had somebody tell me the other day, you're very consistent with all your stuff. And I'm like, I don't feel consistent all the time. So this is my secret. I don't feel like I'm good enough or I'm doing enough. And that's typically what helps me keep doing the things. And the hope that, people are going to feel me and see me and witness that I'm doing the best I can. And hopefully that'll help them do the best they can. Because I'm just on this fucking floating rock out in space just like all of you. None of us really know what we're doing. We're just doing our best. You're not alone. It's weird. Right as I said that, I had some emotions well up when I said you're not alone. Am I feeling this? Is it just I'm saying it to myself because I'm looking at the camera? You're not alone. We are all in this race together. We are all on this planet together, living as one, separately, but we're all one. We all came from this earth. This earth is the only thing with organic life on it that we know of in our fucking solar system. And we're all here trying to keep this planet alive, but at the same time trying to keep ourselves alive, trying to keep ourselves afloat. And that's the thing, trying to keep ourselves afloat. Because a lot of the time it feels like we're drowning. And if we can fucking zoom out and look at what it is, really, we're not drowning. We're doing great, actually, most of us. Especially if you're in a position like I am, where my life is good. And I still have a tendency to have to break my brain out of the negative thought patterns. If that happens to you, you're not alone. If you hate yourself sometimes, you're not alone. If you feel like you cry too much, you're not alone. If you don't feel like you're a good enough spouse, you're not alone. If you don't feel like you're a good enough parent, you're not alone. Fuck. I don't know where these emotions are coming from, but they're hitting things. So just remember, you're not alone. If you're a creator and sometimes you don't feel like creating, you're not alone. I went through that today. I go through that a lot of the times with making these videos. It's hard sometimes to sit here and bare your soul, but it's hard sometimes to sit here and think about, what do people actually want to hear? They don't even give a fuck. You know, some of my videos get decent views, but the last one got 15. Does that mean I shouldn't make another video? No, that doesn't. That just means that 15 people really fucking needed that video that time. And that's what it is, and that's what it was. And here we are, making videos, making art, making love, making families, making our lives. So just remember, you're making your life right now as we speak, as we sit here right now. You are making your own life, your fucking life. You're making it. And whether you believe it or not, you're doing a fantastic job. Even if you're at your lowest, even if you're at your worst, even if you just made the biggest mistake of your life, you're still here. And I love, support, and believe in you. So if you think anything about yourself, think that you're doing fine. Think that you're doing okay. Think that you're doing great. Think that you are not the only one going through what you're going through. You've got a support system out there, whether you know it or feel it or not. Because we're all in this shit together. And it's a difficult thing to do, life. But it's a beautiful thing to do. It's a fun thing to do. It's an exciting thing to do, but it's a scary thing to do. We're all in this together. And I got your back. Chances are you've got some other sense of support out there that's also got your back. And chances are you're inspiring people that you don't even realize are seeing you fucking make a difference in your own life. So before you go to hating yourself, before you go to beating yourself up, before you go to feeling inadequate and like you're not good, just remember, we're all in this together. You are not alone. There's so much of this life that other people are experiencing in a very similar way that you're experiencing. You're not alone. You're beautiful, you're brilliant, you're perfect, you're amazing. Even if you don't feel like it or believe it. With that being said, I love you. I am signing off. I'm Rad, and so are you. If you need me, I'm here for you. If you want me to be your coach, I got you. Shoot me a DM. And just remember, you're not alone. I love you, and have a wonderful day.